Hey Taurus, this is the Oracle with your November 2020 spiritual forecast, and I've already done the pre-shuffle for you. It looks like that there may be some new love coming in, but be careful because it looks like it may be on account of you being abundant, being in your king energy, whether this is male or female. You could just be in a king energy of having of non-lack. You may have a stash of something somebody knows about. And so if you see this coming, you may be able to be like, hi, like you thought you had me, but I got you because you're not taking my money, you're not taking my stash. So somebody may be looking to take an event, like it may look like a love offer, but it's really based on the wrong things or based on whether they think you have wealth or whether you have something that they want. And you'll be able to be victorious if you pay attention because you need to use your intuition on this one. So if you're the type of Taurus that is more logic, think of your emotional and how you feel. How does this feel to you in order to make the right decision to come out victorious on top, so that this will end and stop a potential conflict or conflict of interest. Like if you're able to feel things out the right way, you may be able to prevent a volatile or hostile situation or an argument. But I keep hearing situations, so it may get you into some trouble if you don't pay attention. So let's get into your reading. Taurus, it looks like this is in some type of Aquarian energy. So some of you may have been dealing with an Aquarian. But to me, this is also my twin flame card. So some of you may be in a twin flame connection. And right when you're balancing yourself out, feeling abundant in your emotions, you feel stable, feeling healed. That's usually when somebody comes back. So if this is not a twin flame relationship, maybe this is somebody that only comes back when you're doing good all by yourself. Like when you're not codependent, you don't need them, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I can't let them be by themselves. I need you now, or I want you now. And that's usually also how twin flames go, is when you're focused on purpose, the other one always comes back. So I feel like for some of you, this may be a woman waiting on her divine masculine, or this is just a twin flame nature in general that's just in the energy of, there may have been codependency in the past, there may have been just you dealing with a partner who was never there unless you had something to offer, or if it was more about them. Which also twin flames have been reuniting lately, like a whole lot of them. So like that's why that this doesn't surprise me that this may be a twin flame reading or a part of one. Because maybe this is also somebody who made you spiritually awoke, see things for what they are in the world. And what's influencing this comeback, this turnaround, is I feel like that you've been hard at work. Maybe this is somebody who drained you financially. It was more like a parent-child dynamic where you do everything and they just take. And that's what's influencing this, because they want to come back. Or this is you mastering new skills or focusing more on yourself and self-development. So if this isn't finances, this is you rebuilding. So you're focusing on rebuilding for the month of November. And maybe this is what's going to prompt the other person to come in, because you're doing the work. Because twin flames only can come back into union if both of you do the work. Or when you don't focus on them, you focus on yourself, on what you can do. In your thoughts, I feel like you feel like that you're going to have to make a logical decision. So this is not a hard decision. This is always purpose driven. What's the right decision for you to make? Because you feel like that there's love wanting to come in. So this has to do with a love connection. And what's going on is either somebody's coming in, or you maybe want to go towards somebody too. But I feel strongly that somebody might want to come in for you. Could be a fire sign. But also I feel like this is you being ambitious, going towards what you want. Not letting anybody hold you back. This is you going towards your passion, going towards peace, stability. And in the close past, it looks like you were trying to struggle with your emotions. It was very emotional upset, looking for some type of nurturing in a relationship that may not have had a nurturing foundation. And since you were dealing with balancing your emotions, it may or not allowed you to see the love that was behind you, or something that was going to come right back anyway. Because there was opportunity behind you and you were focusing on a love that didn't last, or a love that was in separation, but there's something behind you. And in the future, I feel like I said, right, I keep feeling strongly like this may be a twin flame for some of you. But it seems like when you have things right, when you have your own happy home, because you have to be happy before happiness can come in, and before, if this is a divine masculine or divine feminine, you have to find your own inner peace before that you're brought together, because it'll happen whether you want it to or not. Like when twin flames do their own work, like that's when they're pushed, and you'll meet them in a place you never suspect them to be. Or the masculine definitely will come in if you're at peace. It's like you have to create space for that, and it creates a suction or a vacuum. So yeah, in your future, it looks like that you'll be in a happy home or a happy place, peace, and then you'll get the message that they want to come in, and then you have to decide what to do. And your attitude for this month is you're building. You're in build mode, team build, glow up. So whether you're wanting to build your finances or just build yourself up in general, like you got it. Like that's your attitude, is like you got this for this month. I would say in your environment, you may be dealing with the Libra or legal proceedings for this month. Maybe even child stuff, getting justice, karma. So some of you also may be dealing with the Libra. Your hopes and fears, though, is because she's the blonde woman, basking in her abundance and rationing herself out accordingly, right? It's almost like you're afraid to go within, right? And once you finally have like your wall up and your stability, here comes a message, right? That message coming in, see, message. And it's from a past love, a past lover, a past person, twin flame maybe. And you're worried about what happens if it comes in, and what does this mean for you? And the outcome of this month is for this month for you, Taurus, is maybe you've been feeling lonely or isolated or like you can't get out, or withdrawing, because maybe you're withdrawing because you need to make a decision, because you've been thinking about making this decision, this love decision, and you feel lonely, like, should I take it? But make sure it's not out of loneliness. Like, you need to make sure it's not out of a need or loneliness, or else it won't work anyway, and it will stop right as soon as it starts. You know what I'm saying? Because influencing all of this is misdirection, like not know which direction to take, not using logic. Like, that's what got you into this in the first place, was your emotions. Being chained to this connection, maybe even codependency. Yeah, being quick and rash and full of passions running high with somebody, causing you to feel stuck, not knowing what direction to take at all. And also, I feel like maybe there was a loss of money here. Maybe somebody spent too much money in this connection. Somebody took it. Or there was missed opportunity because you went too fast. Like this whole thing felt very like too fast. Very, teenage love. Very very Knight of Wands. Yeah, very Knight of Wands energy. Like, very quick passion, in and out type of energy, scattered energy. Maybe also some of this was built on darkness, dark things, dark codependencies. And that's where this missed opportunity happened, because if this is twin flame connection, you can't be in dark, lower vibrational energies, because that's not how the twin flame dynamic is set up. Like, you're here to meet and basically make yourselves spiritually awaken and be better people so that you can help the world at large. It's not about you. It's not, twin flames isn't always a romantic connection. It's about purpose. So this was a missed opportunity based on, scattered energy, not the right things. And the theme of this reading is the light inside. Because that's what's going to save this whole thing, is looking within yourself, realizing that you're not, loneliness will only bring you darker vibrational energies back to you, right? Because it comes out of need. So if you look within yourself, there is abundance there. Focus on spiritual food, spiritual enlightenment, the light, energy, even energy work can help. And this will cause some type of inspiration. And realize that you don't have to try so hard. Realize that you don't have to do anything, because there's nobody really there. Like, who are you really trying to impress? The masculine, this is for divine feminine, right? The masculine is not going to be impressed, because he's so busy focusing on his stuff right now. He will only focus on you if you put yourself first, and your peace first, and your stability first. He'll only put in what you give to yourself. That's usually how it goes. So when you do this right, the wheels will turn, and he'll come with his, Night Sword energy, and come in with the message and talk to you. But until then, you'll be stuck. But also make sure that the masculine is also is in his best energy, because that's where your decision is what decision do I make about this love connection, because you only wanted me when I had stuff, or I have money, or I had something that you wanted. What do you want me for now? And make sure that if this is a twin flame relationship, or if this is somebody just in general that you're taking back and they want to come back into your life, don't just say okay. Don't just say, oh sure, I love you and it's okay and I forgive you. No, like, this person needs to show up and tell you basically why they did what they did and that they're sorry, and they have to know what they did. Like, you can't just give them a free pass. What did they do, and how will they make things better in the future, and how will they change? Like they can't just say, oh, I'm changed. You have to be like, so what's different? And if I do take you back, what should I be expecting? Think of it like a business, right? If the business does, like, if like there's a slack worker, right, are you going to keep that worker around? Or if you rehire them, right, are they still going to go back to slacking off on the job? Because if you're a divine masculine or divine feminine, is that what you really want in your life? Is somebody that only tells you enough to be kept, on the team, on the board, inside the business for a paycheck? Or is it somebody who actually wants to put the work in to make something worthwhile? So I'm sending love and light and blessings. Taurus, this is the Oracle with your November 2020 spiritual forecast. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe below and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you next month. Bye.